In the top side of the map, we have a player like Jeri playing as France, and he's already in action trying to shoot this little wolf pup into the backside, and he will likely win this one. Well played to Jeri. Now this might be Jeri Preacher, the strongman, so we might never know his real identity. So he could be him, but could not be. But we know who this player is. It's Kaleli, playing as Russia. We have seen a lot of players playing Russia as of now. Maybe that's because Dave brought back the meta of Russia. Well, maybe I think there was no meta by playing Russia, but it is starting to be one. There is starting to be a Russian meta, and I like it. I was also a Russian player. So this Kaleli is actually KaiserKlein, one of the top players, and he's playing against Jeri as Russia. This could be a very tough matchup for Russia, since, of course, France does have gendarmes, and they are very strong. So one of the best cavalry units, if not the best cavalry units, which you can make with your civilization. And look at this perfect treasure guardian micro, getting 90 wood, and basically his explorer has full HP, getting early distributivism. I like this play from we should call him Kaleli from for now. We might drop a hint that he is KaiserKlein, and looks like I think what will happen is we will see a rush, likely a rush coming out of Russia from Kaleli, since that's the playstyle which most of the players went for as they play Russia. Now this could be different, could be very different, but we shall see how it goes. Of course, French can opt out and go for a rush themselves or go for an h3 play. Now h4 play, I don't see that very much from French, but by the looks of it, this is a nicely balanced deck, so h2, h3 is very well balanced. A lot of cards here. Coin, wood, settler. So could be either or. Now for Russia, stacking one. Of course, we have 13 Streletsy, 6 Porushniks, 5 and then 4 Cossacks, and of course a New Order regiment. And of course Boyars. We have a little treasure contagion, but Kaleli, KaiserKlein does manage to get the treasure and pick himself up some 90 food. That's excellent. Russia does want to get some food if they can, but look at this. Trading post and some fort villagers. Will Kaleli go for a trading post? Or will this be a... Yeah, this is a classical fort blockhouse. Yeah, settlers are not going for the trading post. Here I thought he would try to do some booming, but no. He's going for the blockhouse, standard blockhouse. Will likely send out 5 Cossacks. One of the best shipments in H2. Especially since they are horse. Like they are cavalry. But we do have a bit of a explorer fight here. Jeri. It would seem like he's winning, and he clearly did manage to get the snare off. And the French explorer could potentially lose his... French player could lose his explorer if he does not pay attention. Now, what Kalel needs to do is put his settlers in the town center, and will he make it in time? I think he will. Let's see. Oh no. Should have put more villagers in, but it's okay. And What is this build? 700 wood first? Then going for 5 Cossacks. Interesting stuff. Will he go for... Yeah, market, 2 houses. You don't usually see that happening. You usually go for the early Cossacks. And Jeri is countering the push with some more hussars. Now, Russia does have a bit of a weakness against cavalry, since they only have recruits and they are very susceptible to high HP and high damage. I mean, like all infantries, but even more so Russia, since they have less HP than normal musketeers. And this is a 5 batch of hussars coming from Jeri. I saw him, he was idle a bit for a couple of seconds, but mostly 99% of the time he played it picture perfect. But we do see a trading post, a second trading post going down from Kalele. I don't think 5 recruits wins against the hussars. Yeah, and he did lose one for free. More musketeer goes down for free. 2.5. We could say 1 hussar died for 5 recruits. So that's what I was talking about. Yeah, and oh no, Kaleli will lose also his 5 shipment of Cossacks for free. Oh no, that's a shame. Yeah, that's a real shame. And 4 more Cossacks coming in, but Jeri has more hussar coming in for him. Explore down. But 4 more reinforcing hussars. And 1 is still alive. 5 hussars on the field, 8 crossbowmen. This could be very dangerous for Russia. He does have 1 Cossack, but the Cossack is just idling there, doing nothing. Yeah, looks like the Cossack will go down. Yeah, this does not look that promising for Kalele. Julian K, what are you doing? Oh no, Julian. No, Julian, KaiserKlein. What are you doing, KaiserKlein? Oh no. Doesn't look that good for you. Oh no, oh no. Sending in 3 hussars, making more musketeers. He will get 5. 5. Look at that mass of units, which France amassed. So usually you would see Russia having this kind of a mass, or actually even a bigger one. Now what can... He has 2 blockhouses. Kalele might defend this, but it will be a tough call. Maybe if he makes 2 more batches of recruits. Uses Explorer very well to soak up damage. And maybe the Cossack can connect, slow down the French units, but I don't know about this one. Jeri will definitely clean this up. There are no reinforcing patches coming out of Russia. We only see some musketeers and porushniks. No, Jeri is not reinforcing with anything. We'll have more Cossacks, but Cossacks won't do that much against musketeers and hussar. You would need a lot more mass. And Jerry's just building musketeers. Because Russia can't seem to find an angle here. Okay, he is looking for some villagers. But no, he can't find any of them. "13 strelets and Smith's microing a bit with his coin. He has a lot of coin income, but no real food income. Not even placer mines, and still get using 7 villagers. And he did have to rebuild his outpost. 2 outposts actually in his base. And he did back hurt a bit here. And has 1 idle villager here, but this might be a bit of a good skirmish for maybe not a good skirmish for the Russian player. Maybe I think he should just back off as fast as he can. Maybe play around the map, try and make friends lose as much time as he can. Prolong the H2, since Russia does catch up in economy because of the batch trading and the cheaper units. But French is going up. We'll go into the next age. With a lot of musketeers, I think he will go for a falconet shipment. 2 falconets, making a lot of musketeers and upgraded them to veteran status. The exiled prince, it gives him what? Oh, he is aging up faster. Yeah, I thought it was the age up with wood. And Russia is going for a 600 coin shipment. Did make some units with this. 16 recruits, 13 streletsy, around 7 Cossacks. Now he does have a lot of shipments since he went for double TP. But behind this, he might age up. Now in a couple of minutes, this will be a deciding fight. Now, if he gets caught here with his Cossacks, it will be very bad for him. He is not even aging up, but he's planning to age up, and this could be very, very risky for Kaleli. So he did have hunting dogs at placer mines already researched. He has a pretty safe coin mine of 10. Now they only have around 1,400 coin, and the next mine is a bit exposed here. Now none of the players went for a native play, which could be very, very, very interesting. As you can see, you can research this deck, and your age up is not that expensive. And as I said, Jeri is going for a veteran musketeer spam and sending falconets. That's what Jeri will likely do. Or oh, he did already send them, and he's starting to make gendarmes. Musketeer, cavalry, a bit of falconets. Will he be able to make 5? No, only 4. 4 gendarmes and 5. This will be very, very hard to hold for Russia. Kaleli has to play this perfectly if he wants to get the... Oh no, he's... Oof. This could be very, very dicey. Now, Russia does not have weaker artillery, but I wonder what will protect the falconets once the recruits start to dwindle. And they are not even veteran, remember that. Only 2 more recruits. I think Kaleli lost this. Even though he did destroy the 1 falconet, 2 falconets are down. But behind this, I think Jeri will send more. No, no more reinforcing batches. But still, fringe and downs will make light work of. Yeah, that's the game. Jeri did win the match, and I have to say it was not as close as I would have hoped it to be. Russia was just stomped from the early game to 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 the end, constantly being beaten in every fight, losing his units, sieging down the training post, even losing this skirmish here. But there's not a lot of which Russia can do here. If you play it a bit bad, I mean, yeah, it's a tough matchup. It's a tough matchup. Can't make many mistakes, especially in this high elo. You will be very well punished. And in my opinion, this is a bit French favored, since as we saw, French did the French player did manage to hold the initial push. Well, Russia was not even in his base. It was not even there. Yeah, still a great game. A very great game. A quick but sweet game. If you have any requests, which place you would like me to cover, or you have any replays, send them through and I shall cast